Hey guys, it's Mike at Wiltrack Construction, and we're back at the condo here after we had a short break because of the coronavirus outbreak. So we got a lot accomplished between the time we were here last and to today, so there's obviously some things that I wasn't able to document. But I'll show you through some of the finished products that we're able to change. If you remember, this kitchen had a wall that came all the way across on one side. The wall to the right in the den didn't exist, and the ceilings were a whole lot lower than they are now. We were able to gain almost 2 feet in a lot of the rooms that had the drop ceilings before by getting creative where we hid the pipes, where we were able to reroute some of the ductwork to hide it inside of some closet. And it makes a big difference visually walking in and out of the rooms to get the height that we have now. So we'll walk into the kitchen and we'll go over the layout we have in there. So moving on into the kitchen, you'll be able to see we changed a few things up here. We changed the layout, we moved where the fridge was, we moved the peninsula coming out to help open up this space. And we also ended up gaining a whole bunch of space on the ceiling, and we're able to recess some cans in. This is a concrete deck ceiling that we ended up using some metal framing to frame it down about 1 5/8 inches, 2 inches. Then we're able to apply the drywall, hide our wires, and then apply some can lighting in this unit because it was dark when we first started. So in addition to the framing change we made up there, we're also excited. Here shortly we'll have Chris with Face-Sig Designs designing all the cabinets inside of this kitchen, inside of the whole unit, the master, the guest, and the den. They're gonna be all modern, veneered wood cabinets, mitered countertops, quartz, waterfall edges, all built-in appliances, panel ready, so everything will blend in and you won't be able to tell that there's appliances hiding behind the kitchen. So we'll bring you over in the other side of the room. We'll show you what we changed in the guest bedroom. So now we're inside of the guest bedroom, and it looks a little similar than the kitchen. We were able to add in a few extra hi-hats in here by using the same techniques we use in the rest of the condominium. This was originally a concrete deck with popcorn sprayed directly underneath it. And I'm sure we could have went the inexpensive route of scraping it clean, trying to make it flat, but unfortunately once we started using a laser level, the ceilings weren't level, they weren't flat, and it would have been hard to do that, and then it would have been another problem trying to get any lighting in here. So we were able to use the new recessed can light that's about 1/2 inch thick, so we were able to apply those directly into the ceiling. And we were able to raise this as high as we possibly were able to. We also were able to do the same in the bathroom, because originally this was a solid wall and you had to enter through the other side. We ended up drilling through the floor and were able to use the ceiling in the unit below us to move the plumbing to help facilitate some of the changes that we made. So we'll bring you into the bathroom and we can take a closer look at what we changed in there. So now we're inside of the guest bathroom. As you can tell, the first thing you can see is we've got a taller door here. So we were able to utilize the higher ceiling out there, and we were also able to utilize it inside of the bathroom. So it only made sense, instead of using a 6'8" high door, we ended up going with an 8-foot high door to help make the room look larger and longer like it does right now. In addition, the vanity used to be here. There used to be a tub here, and you used to actually enter right where this wall was. As you can tell, that's not the way it is now. So we were able to add 2 sinks here where there was just 1 before. And everywhere where you see dirt rock, we're gonna end up putting tile, and this is gonna be a nice modern floating vanity with a miter edge on the face of it. It's gonna be beautiful. So let's take you back out to the living room. We'll show you a couple different changes we made out there that I wasn't able to touch on before. So moving off back to the main living room area in this den. On the original video, you'll notice that there wasn't any walls here, and the wall that was there was a lot further back, blocked off and took away from the depth of the space here. Obviously, the main portion here would be the view. This being a top floor unit, you're able to capitalize on the skylight that's above me. So we were able to bring this into the room, and we were also able to raise the ceiling here to give it more expansive light. We also cut out an opening on the side where we'll be putting a window in to help bring some of the light into the rest of the room, so it's not completely blocked off. And then I'm sure you're wondering why there's this large piece of tile sitting next to me. Unfortunately, in this video, you won't be able to see much of it because we've got the whole floor protected because we're still under construction. But I want to tell you a couple of neat facts about this tile, the reason why we chose it, and how we ended up where we did today. Originally, the owners wanted to do a polished concrete floor, and unfortunately, being in a condo association, you're not allowed to put anything down on the floor without using a sound or noise membrane. So that was another added challenge, but we were able to get through there, and then we were able to find this tile that looks similar to a polished concrete look. Not only it being a larger tile, it helps make it look a whole lot more expansive, but the sheer way that the professional tile guys we chose to put this on the floor made a drastic difference on the finished product. Now in our next video, I'm sure we'll be able to bring you along and show you in detail the major changes it makes. So we'll move over to the master and the master bathroom. So a few of the first changes you'll see is there's no longer any more flower print wallpaper or any shiny chrome wallpaper inside of the master wing. And you also notice that we've got a new door here that leads you directly into the living space and closer to the kitchen. Before, you used to actually walk in right behind what now will be the tub to get into this unit, and the layout was chopped up. It was a big U shape and there was outdated, ceilings were low. So now we'll walk you through. So here, as you can see, we got rid of the floral print wallpaper. We got rid of the chrome wallpaper on the ceiling. There's no more popcorn and there's no more carpet. A couple of the few things we did in this room to make a huge difference. We also added an entryway directly to the master bedroom, so you don't have to walk through the closet or the bathroom like they had laid out before. And a lot of the same design elements like we used in the main room. The tile goes throughout here seamlessly throughout the unit. We did the same drywall. We used the same drop ceiling. So everything's same and clean, and it matches the style of this unit. So I'll bring you into the master bathroom and we'll go over a few changes that we made in there. So we're standing in a new master bathroom here. We had to do a couple design changes because obviously with any remodel, you've got trade-offs. Whether it's worth moving things or if it's even number one possible. Number two, is it worth it? And number three, is there any other way we can move things? Unfortunately with this, the way the architect drew this was supposed to be a complete solid wall because there was two 6-inch vents coming through this wall. Luckily, I was able to get more creative and we were able to change this around and we were able to repurpose this as a seat, which also acts as a chase. So we were able to run the pipes underneath the seat through the wall, and we were also able to put it in this header. So that'll be able to double as a seat. And we'll also be able to use the header portion when we put in the shower glass to separate the master shower and the tub. So finishing up inside of the master bathroom, you can tell we've made some major changes, and we can't wait to bring you along next week and show you what the tile looks like finished inside of these bathrooms. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe below, and we look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you.